Resuming debate, the honourable member for Brampton East.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is an honor and privilege to rise in this House for the very first time. Let me begin. Let me begin by thanking the wonderful people of Brampton East for giving me the opportunity to be their voice in Ottawa. Mr. Speaker, I also want to take a moment to thank the countless number of volunteers who put up signs, made phone calls, pounded the pavement, earning the trust of the people of Brampton East the old-fashioned way, one house at a time and one vote at a time. I stand here because of their efforts, and I will never forget the people who sent me here. Mr. Speaker, I've called Brampton East home for the past 24 years. My family's story is so similar to families all across our great nation. I'm the proud son of a taxi cab driver and a factory worker. My parents immigrated to our wonderful nation in the late 70s. They worked hard to achieve their very own Canadian dream. My mom even picked up that extra overtime shift to ensure that me and my sisters had the best of everything. See, what my parents realized was that anything was possible in this country with a little bit of hope and a lot of hard work. It didn't matter where you came from or what you looked like. If you worked hard, anything was possible. Mr. Speaker, only in the greatest nation in the world is my story even possible. 35 years after my parents immigrated to this country, I've had the opportunity to attend some of the best schools in this nation, be called to the Ontario Bar, and take my seat as a Member of Parliament for Brampton East. Only in Canada, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I was so proud to listen to the government's throne speech and the focus that the government will have on helping Canadians, cutting taxes for the middle class, working with provinces to enhance Canada Pension Plan, making significant investments in public transit, green infrastructure, and social infrastructure, and ensuring that the government is more transparent and more accountable to Canadians. Mr. Speaker, and to all my honourable colleagues in this House, let us never forget the Canadians that have sent us here. Fathers all across the country who drive taxis and trucks to ensure that their families have a better life. Our single mothers who lift boxes in factories to put food on the table of their families. The new immigrant who comes to our nation in search of their very own opportunity to achieve the Canadian dream. Mr. Speaker and my honourable colleagues, we need to ensure that the Canadian dream is alive and well for future generations, for they will judge us for our contributions. Were we nation builders, or do we play divide and conquer politics? Let us make this session of Parliament something special. Let's ensure that all Canadians have an equal opportunity to achieve their dreams. Mr. Speaker and my honourable colleagues, the best part is that we're all going to do it together. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Hear, hear.